Assalamu alaikum. Now, are you striving for freedom? Do you want to make six figures online so you can spend more time with your family and leave a legacy behind so you earn a halal income, start a business online through Facebook marketing so you unleash your potential and aim for Jannatul Firdaus? Are you sick and tired of working 9 to 5? Are you sick and tired of waking up every morning at like 6 o'clock? You pray your Fajr and you get stuck in that traffic. Monday morning traffic, going into work Monday to Friday, doing the same thing constantly in that law office for the next 40 years. Is that what Allah made you for? Now, my name is Akib and I'm the founder of Entrepreneurial Muslim, where our mission is to help you set up a business online so you can strive for freedom. Now, in this online seminar, we're going to talk about the breakthroughs, we're going to talk about the hacks, we're going to talk about what it takes to go from broke to making 5 figures online and then making 6 figures online as well. This online seminar is called Six Figure Muslim. There's certain things you have to do to make that jump, to make that leap, inshallah, and we're going to talk about that. So what does it mean to have a 6 figure Muslim mindset? How do you build a 6 figure Muslim brand? How do you do 6 figure Muslim Facebook marketing? How can you make $100,000 in the next 12 months? Now, let me give you a quick disclaimer. I'm not promising you're going to make $100,000 because I don't know how hard you're going to work. I don't know what your skill set is, but I'm going to give you a proven system to help you, inshallah, make more money so you can achieve better results. Because if I show you my financial growth, have a look at this. Have a look at this. My exponential growth came in 2015 with my money. Okay, so I actually did this graph today. It's a quick doodle. So from 2006, I was making steady income, steady money. And unfortunately, as I got to 2013, I was still stuck on like £1,500 a month. I was still stuck on like $2,500 a month, which was really embarrassing because, people all around the world, they knew about Akib, they knew the work I was doing, and I was still broke. I was still struggling financially. On the surface, it seemed like, wow, Akib's successful, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But underneath, I was dead broke, subhanAllah. And my breakthrough came, slowly from 2013, it kept going up. And then from 2015, right to the beginning of 2016, I've seen exponential growth in my money. Okay, now it's kind of leveled off, but alhamdulillah, I'm going to try my best to get another exponential growth there. Okay, I was dead broke and I was struggling for many years from 2016, not 2016, from 2006 right up until like 2013, 2014. And I was working really hard. I was putting in many hours online. And subhanAllah, if I count up all the hours, I must have spent like tens and thousands of hours online. You know, over 10 hours like every day for 8 years trying to achieve freedom, but nothing was working. My parents are old. I was struggling in my room. I was, losing my health. I was literally losing it because it was very stressful and I was also very frustrated, but I never gave up. I never gave up. I saw the vision. I was fighting for it every day. I faced harsh critics, but I kept going harder, faster and stronger. Sweat, blood and tears. I made a lot of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and I started to work smart. Okay? And then slowly my money started growing and then bang. Sadly, many Muslims are going to be struggling financially for the rest of their life. They're going to be going through this. Okay? They're just going to be going like this, little increase, little increase, little increase, little increase, dead. And then death comes. Every soul shall taste death. Imagine if you can live a life where it goes like that and then bang, exponential growth. How is that possible? How do you do that? What's the secret? What's the psychology? What's the mindset behind that? I'm going to be sharing secrets with you, inshallah. That's going to help you 10x your growth and also 5x your income. So you make 2016 the best year of your life. But you have to take action. You have to take action and you have to be serious because if you're not serious, it's not going to work. Because subhanallah, most people, they make excuses and they just want to stay in their comfort zone. You have to take action, and you have to be serious, okay? By taking action, that's when the growth comes, inshallah. So, question mark. How did it go from being steady, slow increase, and then bang, at this moment here, what three simple changes did I make? We're going to talk about that, inshallah, in this seminar. Okay, this online seminar. Stay tuned and make sure you listen right to the end, because I've got a special announcement at the end. So you do not want to miss this online seminar, because it could potentially change your life. Okay, now let's talk about these three different slices. What is a six-figure Muslim mindset? I find in the Muslim community, people are just full of like excuses. People make too many excuses, like it's too hard, or it's too much time, or it's too expensive, or I'm too busy, or I prefer doing this. You got to be serious and you have to focus. There's too many excuses. We're too comfortable living the happy, jolly, comfortable life. You got to cut out the excuses. It's either all or nothing. The mindset is really important. The mindset has to be, of an A player. You have to take action. You have to take risks. Inshallah, you got to cut out the excuses. Divorce your excuses. Okay, and I want to do a lot of work now on the mindset, because I really believe the mindset is really important. So divorce your excuses and marry results. Marry results, inshallah. Okay, you want to take risks. You got to increase your risk tolerance. Take risks. So when I look at how I exponentially grew my finances from, broke, all increase, oh no, struggling, and then bang, I had to take massive risks. I had to really push myself out my comfort zone. I had to get very, very committed. Okay, the three things that I did, the three simple changes I made, to see rapid growth in my money, was number one. Okay, the first one was have a mentor. So I've got a number of millionaire mentors who are, subhanallah, on a completely different level to me. Okay, you want to be the worst person in the room. You want to be in a company of people who are so good that, you're the worst person there. The last thing you want is to be the best person in the room, and like, if you're around a company of broke people, then that's just going to push you down. Now, obviously, if they're pious, if they're on the deen, then that's great. But in terms of money habits and your financial growth, you want to be around people who are much better than you, who are more successful than you. So subhanallah, I started to surround myself with people who are much better than me. Okay? So that's number one. That was the number one key to getting my exponential growth in my money. Okay, having mentors. So who can you go to out there who you aspire to be like? Who inspires you? Who's a role model to you? Who do you want to be like? And also take risks. You only live once in this life. Okay, increase your risk tolerance, all or nothing. Go for it. Stop the excuses. And you have to model. That's the third one. So the first one is mentors. That was the key to my exponential growth. Number two is the mindset. It was like, bang. You got to learn before you earn. You have to take more risks. Okay, increase your risk tolerance. Stop being so attached to money. Money is just a resource. Okay, money is just a resource. How resourceful are you with money? Okay, and it's okay to make money. Don't be worried about money. Don't let money manage you. Manage money, master money, so you can give it back to the ummah. Okay, the third one is model. You got to model the right strategy. It's all great working hard. It's all great working hard every day for 8 years, 10 hours every day. But without the focus, without the strategy, without the blueprint, you're going to get nowhere. You're going to be wasting your time. You're going to be hitting a brick wall. So you need the right strategy. Who can you model? Who's already achieved amazing results? Who's already very successful at what they do? Who do you aspire to be like? Model them, and inshallah learn from their mistakes. So it doesn't have to take you, subhanallah, 8 years. It doesn't have to take you 8 years to get to this stage. Okay, you want to see rapid growth like this year. From today, you want to see exponential growth in your income, your life, and also your deen as well. It's about time you step up, inshallah, because Allah chose you for that. The fact that you're listening to this right now, it shows me that you're open for change and you want to step up. You want to step up and you really want to push yourself out your comfort zone, inshallah. Okay, so when it comes to mindset, take risks, be in the mindset that you want to learn from mentors and you want to model other people, and also realize that Allah's the best of planners. Okay, it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. Failure is fine. Make mistakes, but make mistakes fast. The more you fail, the more you're gonna learn, inshallah. And also have a Jannatul Firdaus mindset. Aim for excellence, inshallah. Set your minimum standard to excellence. Our deen teaches us for ihsan, right? Aim for excellence, inshallah ta'ala. How does that sound so far? 80% of building a six-figure brand online, 80% equals mindset. So if you're constantly being negative, if you're constantly beating yourself down, if you're constantly like, I can't do this, if this is not for me, it's not going to work. Could it work? Then it's not going to work. It's not a case of if it works, could it work? You just got to make it work. You have that full belief, that full conviction that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose you for freedom. And you got to elevate yourself. You got to be more grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so that's the mindset you need. You just got to play full out. Go 100%. Don't make excuses. And, Bismillah, go for it. Okay? The next one I want to talk about is how do you build a six-figure brand? And then we'll talk about the Facebook marketing after. How do you build a brand that's revolutionary? How do you build a brand that disrupts everything in the Muslim space? How do you build a brand that gets investors taking notice? How do you build a brand that gets you on TV? How do you build a brand that gets you, inshallah, speaking around the globe? How do you build a brand that's prestige, that's premium? How do you build a brand that, subhanAllah, reaches millions of Muslims around the globe? Now, I want to teach you how to build a six-figure Muslim brand. Now, I haven't spoken around the world just yet, but inshallah, I've been blessed to have achieved quite a lot in my life by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I've spoken on webinars with, different speakers. I've hosted or spoken on webinars, alongside like Sheikh Muhammad al-Sharif, to Sheikh Yasir Qadi, to Baba Ali, to there's Sheikh Riyad al-Zazi, to subhanallah, so many amazing speakers I've been blessed to host or speak alongside when it comes to online events. I've got to work with like Bayna to Al Maghrib. I've been blessed to go on TV like 6 times in the past couple of months for my Facebook marketing work. I've been in the newspaper like 7, 8 times. And I'm only saying this to, not impress you, but impress upon you that this is your time. It's now or never. It's do or die. You just got to really step up and make a difference, inshallah ta'ala. So how do you build a six-figure brand? Let's talk about that. Now, six-figure brand doesn't always mean from a money aspect. It can be perception. How do you build a luxury brand? Let's talk about that, and then we'll get into the numbers in a second, okay? So when it comes to building a six-figure brand, the first step is your passion. You got to discover your passion. What are you really passionate about? What problem do you want to solve? What solution do you want to give? Okay, what audience do you want to serve? And then what is your idea in one sentence? Okay, so Entrepreneurial Muslim, it aims to help entrepreneurial Muslims between the ages of 23 to 45 from mainly the Western world start a business online so they can, inshallah, escape 9 to 5, spend more time with their family, achieve freedom, and be more entrepreneurial. Okay, it's very short, it's very concise. If you get stuck, go onto Amazon and then type in your keywords. So for me, it's Facebook, right? So if I want to set up a company around Facebook marketing, I'm going to study the best Facebook marketing experts in the world. I want to look at like the best-selling books. Like, okay, 8 reviews. Let's have a look at this. Amazon's really good because you can study like best-selling books and you can see like what topics they use and what topics you can maybe consider. So what I can do, right, is I can look at this book and I can be like, hey, okay, so he's talking about using Facebook groups. I'm using a Facebook group. How can I give it the Islamic touch and teach it to a Muslim audience? Or hey, engaging your Facebook fans. He's talking about Facebook fans from a mainstream perspective. How do I add that Islamic touch? Your topic might be fitness or your topic might be health. Okay, best-selling health books. Let's have a look. Health eating in books. Okay, 260 reviews. Wow. Okay. So this book must be pretty good. Now, what you can do, right, is you can go onto Amazon, look at best-selling books, and you can study their reviews. And where's the reviews for this? Okay, reviews. 200 reviews. Here. Now, read the reviews really carefully. Read the one-star reviews, and then read the five-star reviews. Okay, so if I wanted to get into the fitness industry, I'd read the reviews, and I'll be like, wow, okay, so the recipes are really simple. Okay, so I need to make my recipes really simple. The motivational part, oh, okay. I need to make mine motivational. Okay, so step by step, you look at different parts, and from there, inshallah, you can really build up your brand just by studying other people's concepts and ideas. So yeah, fitness is just an example. I do Facebook marketing. Look at the best people out there, see what they're doing, and inshallah, see how you can bring that to the Muslim space. So target a specific pain, give a specific solution, target a specific audience, and have a very specific idea, and that's how you build a six-figure brand. Come out with a logo. Okay, for a logo, go on to like Fiverr.com. When you go onto Fiverr.com, it's really simple. All you do is just literally graphics and design logo. Tell them what sort of logo you want. It's like £3, $5. It's cheap and it's very high quality as well. Like, look at the different reviews. So this guy's got 300 and 58 reviews. You'll create a hand-drawn logo. Just look at the different people and just get a logo made, get a cover photo made as well, and make sure it looks premium. So I've got Entrepreneurial Muslim logo, looks quite premium, quite prestige. There's me on the train to Islam channel. I was going on TV there. Another TV shot after my interview with British Muslim TV. And you set up your Facebook page around your specific idea, and then you're posting like a few times every day. Make sure you post like once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then once in the evening. Okay, so they're really simple ideas, but you have to take action, inshallah. You got to be committed. Okay, by being more committed, by being more focused, that's how you achieve amazing results. Okay, I hope that gives you an insight in terms of how to build a six-figure brand. Inshallah, you have to start off small, and inshallah, within a couple of months, you can start seeing amazing results. It's not going to happen overnight. It does take hard work. It does take dedication. There's no magic pill. There's no freedom pill. You got to be 100% committed, and you have to be really, really focused. And I really make sure that inshallah you got to be more focused, and I make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can help you achieve freedom, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can help you raise your standard, because that's what it's really about. It's about raising your standards so that you can really make a difference. And you can tell that I'm really passionate about this, because this is my life mission to help you succeed, inshallah ta'ala. So that's the passion part. Persuasion part is also really important to your brand. Because how do you be persuasive? I read a book on persuasion like a couple of years ago, and it was like empathy plus, sincere advice equals persuasion. Now you got to use a lot of empathy. So let me give you an example. I'm exactly like you, subhanallah. I've been through frustration. I've worked 9 to 5. I used to be dead broke. I'm just a normal person. I go through the same fears. I go through the same hurdles, the same obstacles as you do. Okay, I've been rejected by many jobs. I've been rejected by, many companies. So I know how it feels to be rejected. I know how it feels to go through difficult times. The only difference is perhaps, I have a clear focus on what I want to achieve. So when it comes to persuasion, tell your story. What's your biggest achievement? What struggle have you gone through? And then give some sincere advice. Your life experience is worth a lot. SubhanAllah, I come across so many brothers and sisters who always put themselves down, and they're like, I'm no expert, I can't teach this. Why are people going to pay me? Okay? Your perspective, people are paying you for your perspective. Okay, you got to step up and you got to believe in yourself. I'm not saying, manipulate people or, fake it till you make it. I don't believe in that. I believe in being authentic, being transparent, and being sincere. But if you're going to constantly put yourself down, then that's being ungrateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we can't be ungrateful because we're legacy focused. You understand? Okay? So be persuasive, tell your story, be open about it. If you're a little bit scared to share your story, then share stories of the Sahaba, share someone else's story, but get a story out there. My best advice is read the life of Yusuf alayhi salam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with him. Read the stories in the Quran, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best storyteller. Okay? Then the next P is product development. You got to create your product. Okay, so I only focus on information products. I don't focus on Amazon. I don't focus on physical products, because that's not my area of expertise. For the past 10 years, I focus on information products, like webinars, to ebooks, to PDF guides, to online programs like courses, or even coaching. The information education industry, guess how much is worth online? Is worth over $100 billion. And I really believe this is the time to ride the wave, to jump on the wave and be a pioneer, because if you miss this wave, things are going to get more expensive later on. You're going to miss the boat, you're going to face more competition. So jump on the wave, right now. Jump on it and be a pioneer, inshallah. This is your moment, this is your chance. Out of millions of Muslims around the globe, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's chosen you to be listening in right now. We're over 20 minutes in. And if you weren't serious, then I'm sure you wouldn't be listening, right? So get serious and get committed, because this is the year for your financial freedom, inshallah. We got to be committed. You got to be focused. You got to step up. You got to take risks. You got to cut off the excuses, inshallah ta'ala. I'd love to be your mentor, and I'd love to be your coach, so I can, inshallah, help you leave a legacy behind. We'll talk about how we can work together in a second. Maybe you want to speak to me personally, and I'll give you details on how we can speak, inshallah, in a second, okay? But keep listening and keep taking notes. Now, I would advise start off with like a PDF guide. So open up a Word document, and let's say your idea is like Muslim fitness. Then for Muslim fitness, what you really want to do is you want to focus all around like the three biggest problems like women have when it comes to fitness, or the three biggest issues Muslim men have when it comes to losing the belly fat or the tummy fat. Get very specific and focused, and from there, inshallah, you can get more impact. Okay, create a PDF guide. You can create like an online program later on, but make your first info product and keep it really simple and keep it very focused, inshallah. Okay, and from being very focused, you can get more done as well. The key is focus. The key is focus, and just doing one thing. And by doing one thing, that's how you achieve great results, inshallah. If you try to do too many things, it's not gonna work. Because if you try to do too many things, then you're just gonna get confused, and you're just gonna overwhelm yourself, and it's no good. Okay, PDF guide is really simple. Had a student called Sister Fatima, one of my legacy students. She made a PDF guide around sisters being more confident, around personal development. It was a $7 PDF guide, and just across her friends and her family, she sold over 30 copies of that PDF guide. She made over $210 in like 24 hours, which was amazing. And she's got to speak alongside some amazing speakers like Bilal Phillips, to Sister Zara Sherwari, to Sister Hala Banani. I've had amazing success stories through my Legacy Pune University program, and I hope, inshallah, you can be a success story as well, because I love you for the sake of Allah, and I really want you to be successful. And I said that the three things that helped me achieve bigger results was having the right mentor, okay, modeling them, and also taking bigger risks. So I hope, inshallah, I can be your mentor. I hope you can model my proven strategies that have made me, subhanallah, multiple six figures in a very short space of time. I did over $250,000, £162,000 within like 9-10 days. Okay, I want to teach you this strategy, inshallah. I'm not saying you're going to make this much money straight away, Okay, you may never make this money. You might even lose money. You might even go broke. You might even go bankrupt. I don't know what your skill set is, but what I am saying is if you focus, if you follow my system properly, if you improve your mindset, then I promise you, inshallah, you achieve great results. It's not going to happen overnight. It's a long-term stable business, okay? But by following the system, my students get results. If life gets in the way, if you make excuses, if you don't follow the system, if you don't, don't do what I say, then it's gonna mess you up and you're just gonna lose focus, and you don't want that to happen. You wanna have a mentor, and I wanna inshallah be your mentor, okay? So I'll talk about that in a second on how I can mentor you and give you some extra guidance. Now, how do you do six-figure Facebook marketing? Now, to make six figures, $100,000 in 12 months, that's $8,333 monthly. Okay, that's like $2,100 weekly. That's like $300 daily. Do you think if I gave you a system you could sell a $97 product and make like 3 sales? $97 product, 3 sales. Do you think you can make 3 sales? Do you think you could speak to like 5 people every day? And do you think you could at least, sell like 3 to 3 people? I'm sure you could. Or let's say you spoke to 10 people and using my system, you made 3 sales at $97. It's very easy. I've been able to sell products that are selling for like, thousands. I've been able to sell my programs for thousands of dollars. So I'm sure $97 should be extremely easy using my system, right? Okay. Again, I'm not making any massive claim. I'm not making you a promise that by following the system you're going to be a billionaire. I can't make any claims and I can't make that results promise because I don't know how hard you're going to work. But I've done it. My students are achieving great results. So I'm sure you can achieve really good results as well by following the system and by working hard. So when it comes to Facebook marketing, you have to try Facebook ads. And I'll talk about Facebook ads in detail maybe in another video, in another sorry, just got some hiccups. Had like had like 3 plates of dal today, subhanallah. Absolutely love dal, it's amazing. So when it comes to Facebook advertising, I'll teach that in another video, but you want to focus on Facebook ads, targeting like the Western audience, 23 to 45, look at behavior targeting, and you want to have an image like, I'll make another video around Facebook advertising, and I'll actually show you my ad account. So, inshallah you can see Facebook ads in practice. But what I will say is definitely look into Facebook ads, and you need to do them to grow your Facebook page. Post every day at least 2-3 times, study other people's Facebook page, and also inshallah share the content across your profile, your Facebook chat, your email contacts, your mobile, to really boost your page, inshallah. Okay, and also try videos from your mobile. Try Fiverr.com. Try make some animations. You can do animation here. You can do all sorts of things. Don't buy likes on here. I wouldn't recommend buying likes because the likes are no good. They're not quality. But for graphic work, for animation work, highly recommend using Fiverr. Don't buy fake likes. Avoid buying likes. Do a proper Facebook ad campaign to increase your likes, inshallah. I hope this online seminar around 6 figures, being a 6-figure Muslim, building a 6-figure brand, I hope it's been helpful to you. Now it's action time, inshallah. What I want you to do is, click on the button to apply so we can speak over Skype. I'd love to speak with you personally and give you a 6-figure plan on how you can implement all of this, this year. So we'll talk about your passion, we'll talk about, your story, we'll talk about how you can create your first product, and we'll talk about how you can grow your Facebook page and really help you get to the next level. I've got very limited spaces, like I'm very busy, and I'm gonna have Skype sessions for a little while longer. I was gonna close down the whole Skype sessions completely, but I was like, you know what, I want to speak to a couple more people. So for a little while longer, for a short while, I'm not sure how long, but this is not a long-term thing. I don't see me being on Skype sessions all day for the next year or so. So, take advantage and speak to me personally. Click on the button to apply, and inshallah, I'd love to speak with you over Skype. Okay? So many people have achieved great results following my five-step system. Over $1 million in sales has been generated across my top legacy students within the last 12 months. Now, you're going to get this information when you click on the application page. But, subhanAllah, the vision is to build pioneers across every Muslim industry. Baina have benefited from my Facebook marketing advice. Brother Abdullah, he's benefited from my mentoring. Dawaman's benefited from my advice and critique. Sister Hala Banani has achieved great results. Mohammed Gaidan, he's achieved good results. Okay, just under $3,000 in sales within 24 hours. Zakia Dabi, she's achieved great results. So subhanAllah, I can keep going down and show you more case studies. But, people get great results and you can achieve good results as well, but you got to focus. Okay? So I've got to go. Make sure you've taken lots of notes on this. I want to see you take action. So click on the link, not the link, sorry. Click on the button to apply. Apply now, inshallah. I've only got a few spaces open, and I want to speak to you. Okay, so click on the button to apply. Let's speak over Skype. It's completely free, and I'd love to speak with you and give you a personalized plan around your passion. How you can be persuasive. Your first product. How you can set up your Facebook marketing, and inshallah we'll take it from there. So take care. Assalamu alaikum.